This is day in the life of running a $200,000 a month street interview ad agency for the largest consumer brands on the planet. Let's go. What's your worst hangover story? I got punched in the face by a homeless guy right here. This is basically our doomsday bunker. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to pull off these street interviews yourself. Let me tell you about electrolyte.
I love those. I drink them recreationally.
Take your product to a street of New York and have people go try it.
One time I got so hungover that for the next 2 weeks I had to wear my...
First thing we do every morning is we go and meet Joe. This is our PA. He sets up all the shoots. We go to our storage locker. In the storage locker is where we keep all of the brands. So we have over 100 brands stored in there. And you probably see on your For You page when you're doom scrolling on TikTok every night, all those street interviews. Well, this is the company behind it that makes all those street interviews happen. I started 203 Media fully believing that street interviews were going to be the next step in UGC content that consumer brands are gonna wanna use as ads. And we're gonna go take their products to the streets of New York City and get people to react to them, and then use those positive testimonials as ads for the brands to run on paid media, on TikTok, and just put it on the website as social proof. And I was right. 14 months later, we're doing almost $200,000 a month and making content for some of the biggest consumer brands in the world. I started this company at 21 years old, doing every single street interview myself, running around New York City. After filming over 6,000 street interview ads in just 4 months, I decided to drop out of college, go full time, and build this team. So now I'm gonna take you behind the scenes and show you exactly how we run, how we operate, and why this is the future of marketing. This is obviously being recycled, but this is basically our doomsday bunker for 203. You come in here, and I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of these brands before. Carnivore Snacks, Flakes, David Protein Bars, Athena Filtered Shower Heads, Flux, Sneakers, Row. This is one of Gary Brecka's brands. ProMix, Knobs, toothpaste tablets, Dr. Squatch soap, Dr. Squatch deodorant, Hop Water right up here, Woobles, pretty viral brand on TikTok right now. We got Ridge. You know, Ridge has a bunch of products. Ridge wallet. This is the Ridge suitcase that we do street interviews for. We have a brownie brand. This is Lexington Bakes. They have great brownies.
Tell us about how dangerous they are.
They are actually pretty dangerous. They actually sent me like 70 of these to my apartment. Horrible idea. They did not send to the locker. They sent it to my apartment. I think I've consumed like 15. Story for another time. Some brands like Love Corn will go and they'll send us, you know, merch. Actually, funny story. When I dropped out of college, which we'll get into later on, I was running around a park. There was no team, there was no other hosts, there was no other videographers. I had one editor, I had a mic, I had this camera, and I had the idea that street interview ads were gonna be the biggest and most impactful form of marketing to market consumer brands in the world. There was no agency designed to deliver street interviews at scale. And it was obvious. The most popular form of media on short form has been street interviews. What do you do for a living guy? School of Hard Knocks, asking millionaires what they do. This format was hacking eyeballs. So obviously brands are now media companies. And now brands want all their attention on their main channel. What better way to get attention on a brand's channel than to do street interviews with the brand? A, it builds trust for the brand, it builds social proof. People see other people reacting well to the product, they immediately trust that more than like a staged commercial. UGC content was the most powerful form of marketing for e-commerce and consumer brands. But brands took it too far and scripted these ads way too much and made these creators sound inauthentic. Street interviews are the ultimate level of authenticity. You cannot fake these reactions. And that is why, you know, these perform better than any kind of ad out there. And why we've been able to grow so fast to start marketing some of the biggest brands in the space. Joe, who you met earlier, he's our PA. So he sets up all these shoots. He brings the briefs, he schedules all the hosts, all the videographers, he brings all the product to the park. We have a wagon on the way. It's kind of getting a little annoying. And we have this running like a machine. Hosts show up, they meet the videographer, they're given the brief, the brand, they go shoot 20 reactions. They come back, they get the next brand. They get the next brand. We do that 7 hours every single day with 6 different hosts. So now we're becoming a content machine, a content engine, where we're producing thousands of pieces of content every single month for some of the biggest brands in the world. So I'm gonna keep showing you guys exactly how we're able to run these systems and what a day in my life looks like as the founder and CEO of this company. Before we had this locker is fairly new. There was a running joke in my friend group that I lived in a TikTok shop. I had my bed in the corner and then pretty much the entire room was just brands. Think the locker in my bedroom. And for a long time, especially when I dropped out of college, I had nowhere to stay, right? No building would rent to me because I wasn't a W-2 employee. I was 21 years old and I would just couch hop. My best friend Matt, who also runs an agency himself, let me sleep on his couch for over a month. And I just had a suitcase filled with consumer brands and I would just lug that suitcase around with me all around New York City. And I would just go from Matt's couch, lug that suitcase to the park, film in the park, lug that suitcase back to Matt's couch. Then eventually I got my own apartment, and then that suitcase just filled my entire room with brands. So this locker was long overdue. It was pretty scary living like that. We're getting ready to go shoot and meet all the hosts at the park. Joe right now is getting all the brands in the shot list. He's gonna go meet us at the park and meet all the hosts. So I'll see you there. We're also gonna take you guys to a grocery store. I'm gonna grab a product, do some creative strategy right on the spot, take that product to the streets of New York City, and do a live street interviews to show you guys exactly how it's done and how you can do the same exact thing. Something else I wanna say to you guys right now, I was just like you. I saw all these kids online making money, doing social media, traveling around, and I was desperate. I wanted to learn exactly how it's done. How are these kids making money? What are the behind the scenes? How do they start? What was their thought process? How are they thinking about scaling? I desperately wanted someone to be authentic and say, hey, this is exactly how I did it, and this is how you can do the same thing. So for me, you know, when you post a video on TikTok, and let's say it gets 1 million views, you're not gonna make any money. Let's say you have no followers. It's gonna be very hard for you to start just posting videos making money. I knew I had to build a business around content and around myself that made me cash every day. Then I can then take that cash and invest it in a personal brand. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So instead of me running around New York City doing street interviews for my Instagram or for my TikTok, I had brands pay me thousands of dollars every day to make the content for them. And then now I'm taking that cash, I'm taking all that money, and I'm building a personal brand around it to show you exactly how you can do the same thing. There's a rule of thumb with most creators. You want to be consuming the same amount as you're creating. It's like a doom scrolling trap. It's very easy to sit there and watch content and numb your brain for hours on end. But when you're watching content, you need to be studying. What are people doing? Why is this piece of content blowing up? And how can I replicate this? But the number one thing is not just how can I make content, how can you make money? As a young, hungry person, can you go out there, pick up a camera, pick up a mic, and start making cash? And that is what I want to show you, because I want to know the same thing. And that's how I was able to build this business and had other people pay me to make videos for them, and now take that cash and invest it in a personal brand and start teaching you to do the same exact thing. I spent $5,000, money I really did not have at the time, last January. Threw it on a credit card, went to Expo West, one of the biggest trade shows in the world, and when I introduced myself to hundreds of brand founders, all that could be potential clients of mine. My roommate was actually in LA at the time. We took his car. We drove 3 hours to Anaheim, California. I ended up meeting the founder of Cheers. Cheers is one of the biggest Shark Tank brands. They've done over $70 million in revenue, and he ended up posting me on LinkedIn, sharing my story at the time of how I dropped out of college and I'm doing all these street interviews for brands. Got me over a dozen clients overnight. So just like that, you can just put yourself out there. You're one person away from changing your whole life. Last summer when I first started, I had Breeze. Aaron's the founder of Breeze. They're one of the fastest growing consumer products in the world right now. I kept DMing him on Twitter until he responded. Did an amazing street interview for his brand. Got me another 15 clients overnight, just like that. There's nothing more scary than starting the journey, than trying to get into the arena. Because you're gonna suck, you're gonna look like an idiot, and everyone's gonna make fun of you. It's part of the game. Everybody's had to go through it. Think about it as your battle scars. It's like how you get respect from people that are already in the game, to know that you're a competitor and that you deserve to be in the arena, into the game. You have to look like the idiot. You have to go against the grain. And if you don't, you have to treat it like your life depends on it, because it does. And if you don't do this, you're gonna be stuck there scrolling TikTok every night during your lunch break, your corporate job, seeing people like me, seeing the thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of other kids that said, F it, quit their life, quit their school, quit their job, went all in, and was able to change their life. It's never been easier to start. It's never been easier to pick up a camera, pick up a mic, post a video, and get seen by the world. If you haven't done so already, it's just because you just don't want it enough yet. So now we're entering Washington Square Park. This is where I built my media empire. This is where I did my first $100,000 month. This is where I've shot content for over 150 brands. I've done over 6,000 street interviews in this park alone. Fun fact, I got punched in the face by a homeless guy right here when I was walking about 2 weeks after I started. Clocked me right in the jaw. I went down. I actually still got up, and I still delivered all my street interviews for the day, because I'm f***ing psychotic. That's the other great thing about this park, and you'll see it as the day goes on. This is a content goldmine. There's endless amount of characters, people that like to be on camera, just like entertainers that come to this park every day just to hang out. So there is no better place to do these street interviews and get people to react to products than Washington Square Park. And I've tried it. I've tried it in Los Angeles. We've tried it in Miami. We've tried it in Nashville. We've tried it in all those hotspots you can think of all around the country. There's no better place to film content than Washington Square Park. Number one has every single demographic, right? It has black, white, Asian, it has every single race, it has every single age, it has kids, it has elderly people, it has men that are in shape, men that are out of shape, that need fitness devices. It has any kind of person you can imagine walk through this park. And that is why we're able to get every single demographic every single day at the same time. We actually had a guy bathe with Dr. Swatch in this fountain. I've had people drink THC drinks in this fountain. I've had people put lotion all over their face. I've had people shave their heads in this park. I've had people rub beef tallow all over their face. I've had people drink every kind of drink that you can imagine, eat every kind of food that you can imagine. We've given out shoes, we've given out vibrators, we've given out tons of different jewelry products. Basically, any kind of consumer product you can imagine we've given out in this park. During my junior year of college, Oliver asked me if I could start making street interviews for his new software product. He told me he was giving me $2,000. And I was like, yeah, I can do that. I would love to go make some street interviews for $2,000. And I sucked at it. I was terrible. Camera presence, zero. No idea how to talk to a camera, but paid me $2,000. I ended up going back and sleeping on his couch after my junior year, and I was geared up to go start my corporate internship. And Oliver had the idea. He was like, why not offer this as a service to brands? And I was like, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Based on his connections, he was able to get me my first couple brands. My other friend, Matt, based on his connections at Tabs, he knew other brand owners, and I had no experience doing this. So I told him, pay me after, don't give me any cash now, let me go try this and see if it works. They shipped me their product. I quit my internship the night before it started, and I started running around this park with brands that you've never heard of. I think it was like Dialed Gum at the time, Spicy Cubes at the time. I had people try it, react to it, and I didn't even know these were gonna be used as ads. Long story short, the brands loved it. They thought A, I was really good at it, and B, this was amazing content that they just paid me to do that they didn't have to go pay a big corporate agency to go out and do. In my mind, I was like, one brand's paying me $1,500. I could do 10 brands a day. I could do 20 brands a day. It didn't take me that long to go and do that. I'd send them a Stripe link, $1,500. They'd pay it immediately on the spot while I'm walking around this park, ship me their product, bring it out the next day. Every day. 2 months in, scaled to 60 brands. By the end of the summer, 115 brands. Ended up generating over $150,000 in my first 3 months doing this business with almost no expenses. My only expenses were one editor and a videographer. I did all the fulfillment myself. I decided, I went back to college. I was there for 4 weeks. Every 3 days, I would fly to New York, film the street interviews, fly back to college, go to class, fly back to New York, film the street interviews. I'd sleep on couches. After 4 weeks of doing this, I kept signing more brands, more brands, more brands. And it was clear. This was a business nobody was executing correctly. And I could build an entire content machine strictly offering street interview ads to consumer brands. I said, F it. I had 11 classes left in college. I was making more money than all my professors combined. Dropped out, moved onto my best friend's couch. Now I've built the largest street interview ad agency in the world. Now we're gonna go to a grocery store and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how you can do these street interviews for brands yourself. Follow along. I actually have a sales call in 13 minutes here. I'm gonna let you guys listen in and show you guys how I pitch this concept, how I price it, and how the whole behind the scenes of selling the service actually works. What kind of questions these brand owners are gonna ask me, how I handle, price objection, how I handle all the rest of their objections, all the rest of their questions, how I'm able to close them on the call. Joe is a workhorse. This guy just comes every morning, goes to the locker, sets up the brands, puts in the wagon, wheels it over here, and then he just hangs out here all day. He just hangs out. Joe likes to sit in the shade. He works on the schedules, make sure everyone's showing up on time. He actually does get pretty strict sometimes as well. But he's out here as the boots on the ground guy, making sure the operation runs smoothly. And then I can be here and make videos. Hiring Joe is the single best decision I think we ever made as a company. What's up? How we doing, man? What up? Did you and Luke work out the brief?
Yeah, we worked out the briefs. We got a couple shooters out right now, filming some products in the park.
So what's your favorite thing about 203?
My favorite thing is I get to hang out in the park with cool people.
What's your favorite thing about the park, Joe?
Yeah.
Say that again.
Oh, just enjoying the sights and sounds.
Yeah. What kind of sights?
What kind of sights, Joe?
Lots of squirrels and birds and trees.
Anything else?
It's a metaphor.
Good people,
Yeah.
good people watching.
Yeah. Is birds a metaphor?
No, just birds. Birds and dogs.
Birds as in the animal?
Yep, in the sky.
Cool. Yeah, I can give you a little background. So obviously I'm the founder of 203. We have like a dozen hosts now. that film these street interviews. I'm actually here in the park. I'm gonna be filming a couple brands today, but we've definitely scaled. I think since I last worked with Hugh on American Dream, pretty sure it was just me running around the park with like a microphone. Yeah, so now we have 23 team members, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, I can give you a little background on what it's like to work with us. We also do podcasts as well. Yeah, so and we handle all the creative strategy, all the shooting, and all the editing. It's $5,000 for 15 unique street interviews, $6,000 for 20 unique street interviews. You can break it up into 2 brands if you'd like as well. Yeah, so next steps, I'll send you over that Stripe invoice, send you an invite to Slack. On Slack's where you add the team. You'll meet my team, we'll send over the onboarding form, and I'll see you in the onboarding call. Looking forward to working together. Likewise, see you on Slack. Bye.
That easy.
6 G's. Let's go. So this is Caroline, one of our best female hosts, 203. How long have you been here for?
3 months now, I think, right? Yeah.
Something like that. And what's your favorite part about working at 203?
I really like the people, honestly. Everybody's really outgoing and fun. It's a very creative environment with a lot of different personalities, and I think it makes it a very unique place to work, for sure.
What do you do full time? So when you're not hosting, filming banger street interviews, what do you do?
I'm an actor here in New York City, yes.
Awesome. Why do you think filming street interviews is a great, job for actors and comedians here in New York?
I think it's a great way to engage all of our best attributes as far as like marketing, which we already have to do for ourselves. We're also very outgoing, we're friendly, we're positive, and we're also really great on camera.
And why do you think the advertisements work well for brands?
I think it's a very authentic way of engaging customers with brands as opposed to them just like looking at it through a screen. It's a great way for them to actually get their hands on it and see for themselves how it works for them.
What are you shooting today?
Grassley, Uproot, Pro Mix, and a new one. I'm forgetting the name for it, but we will say what it is.
What's your favorite kind of brand to shoot?
Yeah, what's your favorite brand?
Oh, definitely Barkle, hands down. I just get to play with dogs all day.
Awesome. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll be back. Good to see you. Yeah, every week we hold auditions with 10 to 50 people, trying to find as many hosts in New York City as humanly possible. If you do like to make content, if you are entertaining, and you do want to come be a street interviewer, we'll pay you. Come to Washington Square Park.
Hosts are easy to find, but great ones.
What?
What'd you say?
You guys are all the same. You're all doing the same thing.
Really?
Do you know what we do? You guys want to learn what we do?
What do you think we do?
We're not buying the course.
It's not a course. Hey, this is a great example of what people don't understand about this.
Yeah, so I don't even. we didn't get to hear their audio.
Yeah, we just don't-
Haters.
People, it's ignorance.
People are haters. Look at just how many brands are here and think about it. None of them are doing street interviews yet. These corporate brands, they're just finally starting to learn what UGC content is. Bloom, take your product to a street of New York and have people go try it. Have your customer tell you why they love the product and then run that as an ad. That's the ultimate level of authenticity. It's the ultimate level of UGC content, and it's an ad that does not look like an ad. People are gonna naturally wanna watch that content because it's entertaining. The number one thing you need to be doing as a brand is making content people want to watch. And if you can do that, your brand will grow. Stop with the scripted UGC, stop with these fake stage commercials, stop trying to hire some influencer to sell the product for you. You need to be making viral, entertaining, engaging content every day about your brand. It's the only way to stand out in 2025. Now I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to pull off these street interviews yourself. If you're a brand, here's exactly how to do it in-house. And if you're a kid wanting to learn how to do street interview ads as a business, here's how you can do the same exact thing. All right, we're walking into Washington Square Park. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how this is done. One, how to do the approach, how to stand, how to talk, and how to execute this style of ads correctly. Yo, my man, can I ask you a quick question? What is your worst hangover story?
Ooh, probably New Year's of 2023, like going into 23.
Yep.
I just moved here, and my roommate and my best friend and I, we went out somewhere in Chelsea. Long story short, I started mixing everything, and the next morning, we were trying to get on the train to go to brunch, and I just fully threw up all over the train platform. I didn't make it.
Really?
It was so bad.
What did you do to replenish yourself? Give yourself those electrolytes.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I had one of those Pedialytes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like it worked?
I think so.
Well, let me tell you about electrolytes.
I love those. I drink them recreationally.
Really?
I really do. Yeah, my friend makes fun of me because I'll drink them just because I haven't had water.
Well, it's the premium hydration drink.
It is.
It's gonna replenish your body with the most premium electrolytes on the market. Did you know over 85% of people walking around day to day are actually dehydrated?
I believe it. I'm one of them.
Yeah. So that's why you need electrolytes. So you're always hydrating your body and putting the most premium electrolytes in it. This is yours.
Oh.
We're gonna do a live review. I want you to open it and tell us what you think.
Okay. I've never tried the orange flavor. I do like the berry.
How difficult is it to get all the water in a day?
I don't drink a lot of water, so
How's it taste?
it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah. Well,
The orange is good.
Yeah.
It's better than an orange Gatorade.
Let's go.
I like that.
And unlike Orange Gatorade it's just sugar water. Electrolyte has
It has, like-
the premium electrolytes in it.
Yeah.
That's actually healthy for your body. You're gonna hydrate your body.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome, man. Well, enjoy that. That's yours to take home.
Thank you.
And drink electrolyte.
Absolutely, I will.
Thank you. These ads work because you cannot script that level of authenticity. Organic content run as paid media is the single most effective marketing strategy right now to market consumer brands on social media. How do we know each other?
You interviewed me back in like February. You remember that? It was the peanut butter, that drink where you put the protein in it. And
So, in the winter, when it was just me filming, I used to hire actors to show up and pretend to be strangers. I had like 40 brands I was shooting for.
Right.
I couldn't execute all of them by myself. So I used to hire actors. That's funny. Well, welcome out, man. Welcome to the new 203 Media. Kurt, how'd you find out about 203 Media? How'd you get started here?
So my best friend works for Icon AI, one of the clients that we actually have. Nate, my best friend, connected me to Josh. I reached out to Josh twice, no answer. Third time I reached out, I said, yo, bro, I will commute from Philly. I will do 50 interviews for free. I will come spend the whole day, interview every single person in the park. He gave me a shot. I came here, commuted here. He didn't even know. He didn't even read the text. He didn't even realize that I was coming from Philly. I came here, crushed it first day, offered me a job the second day, and the rest is history. It's been, what, seven weeks since that day, and now I'm a big part of helping the
Massive.
team grow.
I was literally sitting on my couch. I just come back from a long day of filming street interviews, and I saw someone text me. I think it was contact saved. I'll street interview for you for free. That sounds wonderful. So next day, he came to the park, crushed it, got here early. Came the next day, got here early and crushed it. Then I said, why don't you come out for dinner? Let's find about how you could be here full time. So I gotta get back to Philadelphia. So what the hell is in Philadelphia? I live in Philly. Said that. Set up an air mattress in my apartment, came in, he moved in with me, stayed with me for a week. Over that week period, he found out how to get him on a full-time salary so that he could actually move to New York City full-time, move out of his parents' house, and come chase his dreams and build a content empire with us.
There's a lesson to be learned there too. If you want to make something happen, try hard enough, and if you offer something for free to somebody, they're gonna bite.
So I bet.
If you hit up 100 content creators with 100,000 followers and you say, hey, I want to work for you for free for a month, for 2 months, somebody's gonna bite.
And then you just show your value. So Kurt showed his value to me. It was clear in 1 week. It's like, this guy's a killer. Boom, immediately put him on enough payroll so that he can move to New York, move out of his parents' house, and now he's here chasing his dream.
Yeah, it's raps.
Let's go.
It's raps.
Let's go. What up? What are you guys doing?
I was saying, go check out my World Peace campaign on Instagram.
Okay.
My new feature film, Sophia and Antoinette.
We asked you, what's your worst hangover story?
Oh my God. Okay. One time I got so hungover that for the next 2 weeks I had to wear my roommate's hangover cap because we went to the University of Arizona, and it was really bad. And I went to class every day with the hangover cap on, and I don't regret
What
it.
are you guys' worst hangovers?
One time I woke up on the floor of Taco Bell and I had to be carried home by my mom.
Nice. So it's the end of the day now. All the hosts just wrapped up filming their street interviews for the day. Joe just brought all the product back to the locker. He's going home to go upload all the footage, send it to our editing team. Now what happens is internally, all that footage that gets shot today, it goes to our VAs overseas, who organizes the footage, puts it in the correct brand folder. Then our creative strategists work with our editors to turn this raw content into finished, ready to launch ads for our brands and our clients to run for paid media to go generate revenue. Tomorrow, our creative strategists are going to get to work taking all this raw footage and turning it into ready-to-use commercials for all of our clients to run. The biggest thing that I do every day is to maximize my time, my efficiency, is lead gen, posting content like this, especially over on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, that's where I post most of my content already and where I've built my personal brand thus far. Then I review all the content shot from the day, and I work with our creative strategists to start putting together and piecing together all the content shot earlier in the week. So when it's ready for final delivery to our clients, these are the highest quality ads, the most entertaining ads that are going to drive the most results for our clients more than any other agency. I get asked a lot, how is it able to scale this company from $0 to $2 million ARR in less than a year with some of the biggest and fastest growing brands in the world? And that is because we are strictly referral based. We have never done a piece of outreach. We've never run an ad. I've never even done any cold DMs. I've never even sent any cold emails. And we're currently working with some of the biggest brands in the world strictly off of referrals. That's how you know we're delivering delivering the best content out there with the most unique marketing strategy because nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is competing with us at this scale. Sure, anyone can send out someone to go do street interviews, but nobody is this thoughtful, nobody cares this much, and nobody's doing it at this level of volume that we are doing at 203 Media. Nobody has systematized street interviews in the way that we are doing, and that's why we're number one. This is vlog number one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can get started as a kid with a microphone, how you can start getting to your first $10,000 a month by doing the same exact method. Stay tuned next week, and I'll see you there.